In just a second, but before we get to that, we actually launched this die cut concept last visit when you were here. Everything we did sold out of her die cuts. And so she came back and said, hey, it's birthday month, you gotta do something special, and we have brand new designs today.
Look at these are them here. These are our two most beautiful designs. This is the first time you're seeing them on air. You're going to get the happy birthday design and the butterfly design. Now this is a fantastic new innovative concept in die cutting, because this is actually it's a die, it's an embossing folder, and it's a stencil all in one. Wow. And what it's going to allow you to do is cut into the card. So for example, cards like this, because we don't have an outside cutting edge, we're going to be able to cut straight into the card. Don't just think of cards. What about if you want to do boxes? We can cut into the lid of a box. This is absolutely incredible. I mean, look at this. This stepper card here, when you see how we do this, I'm going to do this as a demonstration. This takes about 2 minutes to make. Now, I know what you're going to say. I preempted this. You're all going to say, Sarah, these cards are absolutely wonderful. I don't know how to fold these. Right. It's all right having the die to cut them, but how do we make them? So I made you a whole video tutorial CD. So on here is all 12 of the different concept cards that we've made. I've given you each one in printable step-by-step instructions, and I've recorded a video to show you how to do it. So are you ready? Can I go and show you?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, come on. Okay,
so again, no worries here. Just get it, you'll love it.
So what I've done is I've followed the instructions on that CD-ROM to do what's called a stepper card. So it tells me where to put the score lines to achieve this sort of effect. And this is the perfect size so that our butterfly die will cut into this. Now I'm going to use the Evolution machine, but if you have a Cuttlebug machine, if you have the Grand Caliber machine, perhaps you have the well, to be honest, these are universal dies that work with all of the die cutting platforms that are out there.
Which is great.
What I would say is, because they are so detailed, these dies, what I've done is I've actually knocked the Evolution machine down onto the letterpress setting so that it gives me a little bit more pressure. And you can see there just how much pressure it's applying as it goes through. If you have the Cuttlebug, maybe I would just put an extra couple of sheets of cardstock in between your plates just to give it a bit of an extra shape.
A little thick, more thick,
Make
thicker.
It a little bit
thicker.
Cuttlebug. Okay. So what you can see I've done there, I have been able, you can see how that is cut through absolutely perfectly. So we've cut it. Now I'm going to show you how we can use it to stencil. Okay. So just take a little bit of colour and we can stencil through here. Now what I've done is I've actually got one that I've already prepared, because I wanted you to see the wow final effect, but I want you to see how easy it is. So once we stencil through, then all you do is lift this off. Now you can see how easily this die is releasing, but can you see it hasn't actually released the butterfly wings, because these butterfly wings actually pop up. They aren't cut, they are pop-up designs, right?
Okay, please.
Now when you pop all these little pieces through, you're going to end up with something like this. Okay, this is just the one where I've already popped it through. You cut the two sidelines, fold this up, and then immediately you have a fabulous stepper card where we have cut the most intricate die into the front of the stepper. Okay, that is
now,
one.
Did you hear the applause? Like, you want to hear a round of applause. Like, that is so awesome.
This is like a minute and a half.
Crazy. Now, I know she goes fast. I love her because I'm a fast talker too. You get the DVD. Please don't worry. You get all 12. She steps you through them very slowly. You can review them. So even though we're moving quick, trust me, these are phenomenal. You will learn how to do all the cool cards she's showing you and then some. 2 of the dies. Now we have 2 more dies available that I just want to point out very quickly. They do not have the DVD. So if you get this, you're set to be able to do what the other 2 dies will do as well. And the other 2 are called Cupcake and Lattice. So if you're on the line for this main set, you might want to just go ahead and get the other 2 that are available.
Well, the other 2 are this one here that I'm showing you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you between them all of the 12 different cards you can make. So this here is where we cut into the centerpiece of the card.
Wait, now hang on 1 second. We're going to go through right here, guys, really quickly all the design. Oh, thank you, perfect.
Thank you. This looks fabulous. Or what about doing a box and cutting into the lid of the box? Okay, this is what we call a double gatefold card. So where it folds back on itself, and you have that double size gatefold. You've just seen me show you how to do this stepper. It's all because you don't have the outside cutting edge. This is just a regular sheet of 8.5 by 11 cut in half, folded in half with a tiny little bit of vellum behind. What about bowing that front? And remember, each one of these, I'm going home with you, I'm going to teach you this on a video tutorial. Now, you know I always teach you the pop-out cards on the Ultimate. What about doing a pop-out card and using that die to cut into the centre? Or doing one of these cards which folds flat to go in the envelope, or is going to stand up and be three-dimensional.
And it pops open when you take it out of the envelope.
It is these are just completely different to anything else you will have seen. Can you see this? Look how fabulous that design, because it's all in the way that the die doesn't cut into the front of the design. This is the thing, it has no outside cutting edge, so you can cut anywhere on your card and achieve this sort of effect. These are the 12 different styles of cards that you're going to learn on the tutorial CD-ROM that comes included. And remember, that is coming as a bonus extra to go with the dice that you get.
And that's not hard to do. I know you're looking at it saying, oh, that's impossible, I'll never be able to do it. It's actually really simple. She breaks it down for you.
Wait, for example, okay, the box. Let me just show you exactly how you would make that box, okay? You're going to take the die, right? And you're going to position the die. You're going to first of all score the box on your Ultimate, okay? So you're going to do all of the score lines, and you're going to follow the directions and sizes I give you. Then you're going to run that through your machine. You run it through once to cut, you run it through second time to emboss, and then you saw how I did all of the to put the stenciling through there. Then all we're doing is literally folding on the score lines, and because this is not a die, regular die, Suzanne, you'll know, they just cut out a shape. Right. And then the shape that you cut out, you're then going to stick onto something. This is not about cutting out and sticking on. It's about cutting into the card, being innovative, being different, and you can see that immediately how that whole box lid is coming together.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Every one of these designs is completely different. 12 different styles. You've got either the 2 dies that come in the kit with this. I know you want the other. If you can go for both.
Yeah, if you can swing getting the extra 2 dies, you'll love them. I love the cupcake. And by the way, this is a CD-ROM, so you just throw it in your computer and you can watch that. It's very, very easy. So 2 of these and all the instructions. $31.95 is a special birthday price. We do have 2 flex on that, which is awesome. And you can get them at home. The other one's called Cupcake Lattice.